I don't know why, pero dumidilim po siya. Anyways, so this is my day 1 of doing my daily reads. I promise to document my daily reading, and I don't know, maybe document my day, because I am so lost in life. So I have to get back on track. I have um, to iulit, i-repeat, or to bring back those habits that I have way back during pandemic, and during okay pa, organized pa akong life. So don't mind about the eye patches, because I'm kind of like healing my eye bags. So let's start with the Daily Maxwell. So this is a Daily Maxwell reader. It's given to me by Sir Lambrinto. He is my coworker at at coworker ko siya doon sa Gigasol project. So let's start off. Today is June 17, Tuesday. June 17, 2025. So let's start with June 17. Life gives you what you expect. The happiest people in life don't necessarily have the best of everything. They just try to make the best of everything. Yeah. They're like the person in a remote village going to a well every day to get water who says, "Every time I come to this well, I come away with my bucket full." Instead of, "I can't believe I have to keep coming back to this well to fill up my bucket." A person's attitude has a profound influence on his approach to life. Ask a coach before a big game whether his attitude of his players will make a difference in the outcome of the game. Ask a surgeon if the patient's attitude matters when she's trying to save the life in an emergency room. Ask a teacher if students' attitude has an impact before they take a test. One of the things I've learned is that life often gives you whatever you expect from it. If you expect bad things, those are what you get off. If you expect good things, you often receive them. I don't know why it works that way, but it does. Maybe manifestation? I don't know. If you don't believe me, try it out. Give yourself 30 days in which you expect the best of everything. The best parking place, the best table in the restaurant, the best interaction with clients, the best treatment from service people. You'll be surprised by what you encounter, especially if you give your best to others in every situation as well. The Difference Maker. So that's the title of the book. And then, begin your 30-day trial of expecting the best of everything. I should try that as a new habit. This is actually my entry sa akong journal today. Because lately, I have observed myself, grabe kay ko grabe kay ko ka complainer. So, in one of my micro goals for the week is to avoid complaining. So if I have a chance, or like if a complaint pops into my head, I promise to write it in my notes and then do a journal about it the night or the day after. So every journal time. So I'm also committing to do my journal every day starting tomorrow. Actually starting today. So yeah, I agree with that. When I used to have nothing, I always felt that I was an empty shell, that I have to learn. Although, it's the same thing, ganun pa din naman siya. It's the same mindset. It felt like I am so stupid. I don't know anything at work at all. And I've been pretending to know something. And I've been able to survive work in the past, pretending that I know. I mean, not really pretending, but I know how to say no man pod. But I always say yes first before I reklamo. But yeah, lately I've been complaining because maybe kanang murag I felt like everything is working fine. I take some good things for granted. Those learnings that I am supposed to see, I take them for granted. So that for the daily read, book 1. And then I have this daily stoic also. So, well, I'm not sure if someone will watch this video, but I don't really care. If I get bashed, maybe I'll just have to turn off the comments. I don't know. Basta, this is just a daily journal of how I navigate with my reading and journaling habit. So this is my second book, The Daily Stoic, and this is from Ryan Holiday. So that's it. Let's start with June 17. Nag-open siya on its own. June 16, actually, there's a highlight. I was able to read these books in the past year, actually. Like, since pandemic days, 2020, 2021, I don't know. Sa around that, 2021, start of 2021. I've been reading this book, and then, wala pa yun ako na human good. Actually, mga Burmans, kay wala na ako siya, wala na ako nagasunod o kuan. Wala na ako nagasunod o kanang basa. Ambot lang, something about the Burmans. So, actually, sa June 16, you could ask for that help. So, yes, I know. Patama man gini siya sa ako. Anyway, for June 17, offense or defense. Fortune doesn't have the long reach we suppose. She can only lay siege to those who hold her tight. So, let's step back from her as much as possible. By Seneca, Moral Letters, 82.5b to 6. So, mura ni siya Bible, actually. But it's for the Stoics. So, Machiavelli, who supposedly admired Seneca, says in The Prince that fortune is a woman, and it is necessary in order to keep her down, to beat her and struggle with her. Even for the 16th century, it's pretty horrifying imagery. But for a ruthless and endlessly ambitious ruler, it was par for the course. Is that the nasty lifestyle you're after? Now, compare that view with Seneca's. Sorry sa bad dictions. Not only is he saying that the more you struggle with fortune, the more vulnerable you are to it, but he's also saying that the better path to security is in the impregnable wall of philosophy. Philosophy, he says, helps us tame the mad frenzy of our greed and tamps down the fury of our fears. In sports or war, the metaphor here would be the choice between the strategy of endless, exhausting offense and strategy of resilient, flexible defense. Which will you play? What kind of person are you? Only you can answer that question, but you would be remiss not to consider the ultimate end of most of the princes in Machiavelli's book, and how few of them died happily in bed, surrounded by their loved ones. Yeah, I've been struggling with finances in the past. Fortune. There are a lot of sorts of fortune in the world, but my fortune good no since day one, since birth, is my family. So, I know there are times na, especially on my mental health, dili kay nila ako masabtan. Well, as much as dili po nila masabtan in the past sa una, how depressed my papa was. My papa is dead and by the way. And he will be birthday niya sa 26, June 26. So mo to, they don't understand mental health well. But it's fine. I am learning to understand that people don't understand everyone's perspective. Okay? We have different lenses. Matod pa ni so ganito ba to? Stephen Covey from The 7 Habits. So yeah, I've been struggling with fortune as well. Finances put this past few weeks. Kay this past months, like nag-budget ko for myself 10,000 lang per month, and then it's very hard here in Manila kay kanang Grab lang daan, one way going to Makati, kay 300 na. And then, pag mag-motor sad ko, angkas, 100. And then, I haven't really tried MRT going to SM pa. And then, but pag mag-MRT ko, 20 pesos plus, say, 12 pesos for the fare sa jeep. So, na siya. Nakasave ko supposedly. But it will take time for me. Kaya maglakaw pa ko. And then, pagsiksikan ko sa mga people there. And then, it's adding, lately, I have observed na it's actually adding with my, kanang exhaustion pag uli sa balay. Kaya pag abot ako sa balay, I have cat's food. So, kalat kayong balay. So, I have to clean the house. And then, kalat po siya from the remnants of my kalat in the morning on my way to work. I mean, while preparing for work. So, mo to. I am struggling with finances, but lately, I mean, although dili man gud siya excuse, no, like, I have the resources, so I have to use it. Of course, I need to save, because I need to have an emergency fund in the future, or like a savings in the future. Kay, ako ang pinaka-breadwinner sa family, and, I am lain masandigan ako ang family in terms of finances. Sorry, no-distract ko sa akong ipon. Anyways, in terms of finances, wala ay lain masaligan akong family, because for now, it's just me and Manong ang nag-work. Si Janjan kay nag-study pa siya. Although, he can work already, but dili pa siya qualified. And employers these days have been asking applicants with a lot of experience. But in reality, pag fresh graduate ka, wala mong ka-experience. And my brother is also looking for a job na work from home lang siya, which is also fine. I am actually agreeing to that because, of course, it's favorable for us. Kay he will be with my mama. Kay si mama sila raman duha na dito, and I have to work here. I have to grab the work here kay high paying gid siya. So mo to, I have decided to cut down my expenses in terms of electrical. Kay grabe, 6,000 ako ang bill sa 6,000 ako ang bill sa kuryente. And then, so, what I did, kaya na ako yung ref. Kitagaan ko ref sa among company. So, what I'm doing is, nakaon ang ref. So, I have stock na food. So, I have resources to cook. Luto-luto ko from time to time. And then, gi-off na ko ang breaker sa water heater. Kay, I think it's contributing to the kuryente po. So, basin dako sa siya ugan. Kay, maybe pila na siya ka watts or HP. And then, gi-off pa na ko ang breaker sa aircon. So, mo to. And then, I bought ceiling fan. I'm not sure if you can. Basta, kaya siya, suga na siya with ceiling fan. I don't have any convenience outlet where I can put back on, pero ceiling fan na siya. And then, I ordered one more para dito sa kusina. Para naapad ko yung hangin in case maglaba ko. I don't want another clutter for another electric fan. So, I'm fine with having having another ceiling fan dito with an extender. And then, ako'y di battery nga electric fan from Aura Share. So, mo to. I'm cutting off expenses sa kuryente, and then I'm increasing my funds in terms of allowance. And then I observe manggod because it's been raining in the past, gid ba? Well, I know wala na siya nag-ulan in the past 3 days, but I might take the car sa office. I'll also ask if i-cover sa company ang gasolina, but hopefully they will. For the parking, for sure, dili man nila i-cover. So, parking na ako na. Anyway, ang Grab sa 300 plus, and then, ang parking, around 300 lang sa. So, 15 minutes, I'm gonna read another book Mag-timer lang ko. What time is it? Because I'm supposed to sleep at 12 midnight. Time check, it's 11:39. So, I will read one book tonight until mag-12 midnight siya. I'm gonna record it, but I'm gonna upload sa YouTube, and then, yeah, YouTube lang. Kaya wala nakailan ako dito. And no one will view this video anyways. And then, what to? Okay lang. If i-bash ko I don't care. Anyways, this is also to document my journey po. Sa akong pagpaniwang, sa akong pag-journal, if nakapag-journal ko or wala. And then I'm gonna read a book. So, bye-bye!